Title of this video is Day Trading for a Living. So how do you do that? So there's a bunch of landmines out there on the internet. I'm going to try to keep you in the safe zone and keep you from getting too harmed if possible. So first thing is there's a lot of studies out on how hard it is to be a day trader. Usually 95% of us traders lose money. Only about 5% of us actually make a living trading, all right? So how do you get from the 95 to the 5%? How do you want to be a successful trader? There's some things that you're also I want to kind of tell you about, like, past performance is not indicative of future returns. Only play with money that you can afford to lose, all right? Don't be risking your retirement account to try to figure out if you can day trade or trade regardless for a living. So after that, now that I've warned you about how risky it is, usually most people blow out their trading accounts within the first 3 months, just because they just don't know what they're doing. And if you're in that situation, I definitely am going to recommend that you get some education or learn some information before you lose more money. And then most people that lose their account within 3 months, a lot of them come back for double dose or triple dose. So in other words, they'll blow out either 1, 2, or 3 accounts before they make the leap to go professional and be a professional trader. So there's several different stages, and right now we're watching my live trading account. It's not a demo. It's my live trading account. You can see this is gold. Gold's going up, and I'm making a little bit of money here on this trade. I'm risking 600 in order to make 6,000, so that's important. I'm risking real small amounts of money to make larger amounts of money, so that's one of the keys. So the different stages that you go through, my chart's going to stop because I'm going to start drawing on it. There's different stages that you go through as a trader. First, when you start out, you're just lost. You have no clue what to do. And then you just start losing money. So, you're just burning cash and your cash is just going down. Then after that, you learn how to lose less money, okay? And in that process, by learning how to actually lose money properly, then you may potentially get to the next step, which you then learn how to tread water, okay? So you're making a little, losing a little, making a little, losing a little, making a little, losing a little. So you're just treading water. You're not going anywhere. You're just in survival mode. Then after that, you learn how to make a little bit of money, all right? And you try to figure out, like, all right, how do I put all these pieces of this puzzle together in order to make this thing work for me, all right? And this is the key point. So if you make it past these 3 stages, then if you get to this point, then you got to make sure that you don't fall into nice shiny object syndrome and just buy anything and everything out there on the internet. Only buy stuff by real professional traders, not just trading education companies, all right? Then after you learn how to make a little bit of money, then you learn how to make a lot of money. And then after you learn how to make a lot of money, then you end up plateauing off and figuring out the skills that you learned. Then you end up getting more money and turning it into even more money, all right? So that's the hard part. The hard part is the treading water and the plateauing after you've made large amounts of money, all right? Then after that, you're off to the races, and you just try to, over time, make more money than you lose, okay? That's the key. Now, there are about 4 different ways that you can actually learn how to trade for a living as a professional. The number one best way would be to learn from another trading professional that's actually profitable. If you can sit down next to him or be in a chat room or whatever way you want to learn from him, learn from real traders. That's the best way, in my opinion. The second best way would be learn by courses that are put out by professional traders as an educational resource, all right? Big difference between demo jockeys, people that are just out there, I call them snake oil salesmen, that are just selling information on how to trade, but couldn't actually trade their way out of a wet paper bag. They're usually pretty easy to spot. What you'll see in their account, you'll see demo, or it'll be a different name and stuff like that instead of their actual account. And they'll also only show you their winners. They'll never show you your losses. So we try to do both. We do both show you our winning days and our losing days, so that kind of helps people out. And oddly enough, we get more comments from the losses than we do the wins, which is kind of weird, but okay. All right, now, after that, you've got the School of Hard Knocks. You can just learn from just good old experience, and experience is a great teacher. It'll either kick your butt or it'll take you to the next level. And last but not least, the 4th way that you can learn to be a professional trader is books put out by ex-professional traders or books written by professional traders. Here, also, you have to figure out, like, if they're a real trader or if they're a snake oil salesman and stuff like that, so you got to be a little careful, and then you have to test their technique and see if it'll work for you. After that, then you have to figure out what market are you going to trade. Are you going to be a trend trader, a counter trend trader, a day trader, a swing trader? There's lots of other things that you have to do. So make sure that you set up your trading business as a business and make sure that you're tracking every single thing that you do. Treat it as a business, not as a gambling hobby. Good luck. Hope it helps. See you tomorrow.